Okay. Oop. No.
That.
Saga, go on the bridge.
Saga, please. This is where your grandfather got abducted. Don't go into the abduction water.
Yet.
Yet.
You can go in later.
Very different from the murder water. But still. Oh, look, a light. Oh, a page. Yay.
I have a feeling this entire building is going to be full of Taken now.
Oh, good lord.
It's 1988. A face-off between deities on the rim of Cauldron Lake, high above its dark waters. Thunder.
No, two different people.
They're brothers.
Gods facing
Yeah.
something even more powerful, something harder to define even, or changing the perspective, raving lunatics all, caught up in the frenzy of a shared delusion. The old gods, the corsairs of the Sea of Night, and the Dark One who yearned to stand in between, who had always stood in between, who would soon stand in between.
What?
We help you, you stay away from our family, Tor Anderson snarled over the thunder. Yes, until you all come to me, came the answer. That's never gonna happen, shouted Odin. I will take this as collateral. Shall you remember our deal, said the Dark One. Blood arched from Odin's face as he fell to his knees. Lightning hit the dark figure on the cliff, and with that, he was gone. Tor rushed to his brother. Are you alright, bro? Effectively blind in that moment, the eye patch covering his left eye, his hand over the now empty socket of his right, blood oozing out of it.
Oh.
First, the bastard took the wrong eye.
Did that actually happen?
I mean,
or-
honestly, I got the impression from one of the pages in the original game that he took his own eye out.
Yeah,
at one point during a whole I don't know. It was
Yeah,
the
drunken
70s.
rampage with the darkness corrupted water.
Well, okay. Well.
Oh look, a basement.
Oh no. Oh no.
Time for murder basement.
Oh god. And look, it's even full of murder water.
Murder water.
Murder water. Oh look, a dead guy. Look, see, the murder water has already done its job. Panic. Oh, old gods of Asgard. This is a bunch of their stuff.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Also, do you really... Oh, wait, that's just a sign. I was thinking that it's the same sign that was on their drums, so I actually thought this was another set of drums. Like, they have like 2 or 3 sets of drums. No, they don't. They just have multiple signs. There's also a computer down here.
Well, I think this is where they store their band stuff.
Yeah, that's fair. There's just something a little funny about watching a computer just, like, in the middle of the soaking wet basement. But hey.
Such a bad idea.
Yes, going into a murder basement is always a bad idea. That's why it's called a murder basement. That's why you don't go into there.
But alas, we must, because we have to go forward, and I want to see what's down
Wheeler
here.
used to be the agent of a manic depressive celebrity writer.
Barry.
On his back. An on-off death wish.
Oh, God.
Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money.
Okay, good night, Dragon.
Good night, Dragon. Thanks for popping in. We'll see you
All
soon.
the
Yes,
nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination.
Oh, God.
PTSD. Now we had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. But the Andersons were something else. The nightmares were starting to creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs.
Uh-oh.
The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, it took them weeks to bounce back. And they never did completely. Each time Wheeler expected them to croak.
Oh my God, do you realize what he just said, though?
Yeah.
It's not just Alice. Barry, too, doesn't remember what happened to Alan.
Yeah.
He just thinks that he drowned himself.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, no. And I wonder if that was something that Alan wrote to try and make it easier on Alice and Barry. I mean, look, him, like, you know, drowning isn't a great story, but it's probably he felt it would be overall easier on them than whatever really happened. And the problem is, I'm not sure that he was wrong.
Yeah, okay, we'll go this way first, then we'll double back and see what's in the other area.
Hey, Bear. Oh, I have to admit, Barry would have the PTSD if he thought that Alan deliberately drowned himself. Him drowning in an accident is one thing, but deliberately doing so is something so much worse.
The same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, their nose picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restaurant, touching things, touching everything.
Especially with unwashed hands, good lord.
The world was going to hell. He'd watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now. Ugly and slobbering, they reached at him with their unwashed hands. He beat them down, beat them until they no longer moved. And then he'd wash his hands with a strong antibacterial disinfectant.
Oh, who's Emmett? I'm not sure. I don't know, but it said Emmett Taken. You know what I hate? Is that, I don't know what's worse, is that in the original game, it was kind of implied that the Taken, you know, who were taken, were just kind of in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
You know, but something here implies that anybody who's felt resentment, anger, you know, any negative emotion, you know, even over just normal things. Like, it's normal to be annoyed at people who don't wash their hands and stuff like that. Like,
yeah.
Rose spare fuse is now locked away because someone, Ate, keeps stealing them code in the laundry room.
Okay.
There's something about, like, you know, even like, you know, it's like, and they'll get under your skin and, you know, stuff like that. But just imagine, you know, like, having that, you know, he's probably taking it to a little bit of an extreme by thinking, you know, all the nice, this is why we can't have nice things, because, you know, people go around and they touch things. But somehow that just became enough, you know?
Yeah.
Ooh, House of Zane, renowned filmmaker, establishes artist commune in Bright Falls. Thomas Zane, born Thomas Zane from Finland. Isn't that where Ilmo and Jaakko are from?
Mm-hmm.
And his partner Barbara Jagger, born Barbara Jaakola in Finland, have recently established an artist commune here in Bright Falls. Mr. Zane has purchased an old manor house outside of town, and the couple have already settled in. In his home country and internationally as well, Mr. Zane is a well-known and respected auteur filmmaker, a rising star already comparable to the likes of Stanley Kubrick and Ingmar Bergman. His earlier films, Nightless Night, won a number of European Film Awards. Mr. Zane is currently in the process of filming a feature entitled Tom the Poet. In conversation, Mr. Zane comes across as a charismatic figure with big dreams. He talks about building a hotel and a film studio in the area.
Like the dark place.
Yeah, like the Ocean View.
Yeah.
He even had the name picked out for that hotel, the Ocean View Hotel. This reporter believes the name has a nice ring to it. Mr. Zane's dreams would certainly make Bright Falls a household name if it became reality. Members of this commune clearly felt the same, seeing Zane as a person worth revering, even to a faintly cult-like degree, a person who guides his flock to expand their consciousness and reach a higher state of artistic inspiration with the aid of magic mushrooms. Oh, Lord. While the Bright Falls record does not condone the use of illegal drugs, we hope Mr. Zane will help put our town on their artistic map.
This still doesn't fit with what we know about Zane from the last game.
Yeah, and also, too, like, oh God, I have to admit, if only magic mushrooms were the real magic going on here, like, good lord.
Okay, so we gotta look for the code in, this is the laundry room, I'm guessing.
Oh, what's on the table there?
Hold on a sec. I'm opening that for future use.
A baby!
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close.
Uh-oh.
Someone in the bathroom with her.
Uh-oh.
In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. Cynthia Weaver hated being old. She'd been a doer, a fighter. Now the bathroom frightened her.
Oh my
afraid
gosh.
she'd break her hip, like Norman. Cynthia had always kept her lantern close, to hold the darkness at bay.
Yeah.
Oh dear, My lantern. I think I've lost it. Something
Oh
said.
no.
This will put a smile back on your face, my dear. A voice said. A man's voice. Someone in the bathroom with her.
Uh-oh.
In the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands. In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles.
Uh-oh.
So her dementia
hindered her ability to keep the darkness at bay, and oh my god, like, all it took was just a little bit until code is 237. Rose, if you see this, please remind the residents to leave my stuff alone. I think they hate me.
273.
Yeah. Ah, that used to be my old Girl Scout troop number. That's great. Uh-oh. Why is there creepy music in the murder? Oh, no. Hang on. I answered my own question. Because we're in the murder basement. With the murder water. Of course, there's gonna be murder music. Send help. Yeah. Fuse!
The number of times we've had to find fuses.
Fuse.
Still better than the Resident Evil games,
Yeah.
where there's so many fuses and in the shape of chess pieces for
Is
no
this something
reason.
they watch on movie night? That looks just like Casey.
It does?
What the hell is going on?
There's nothing there.
Panic. Turn around. Just make sure it's not over there.
Oh, the thing's not down?
Oh yeah, the screen may not be down.
There's no way to make it down.
Ah! On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your panic right now?
7.
Oh god.
We don't know what the fuse is for, or if it even needs to be used down here. Boiler room. Point of interest. Okay, let's head over there. Maybe.
Oh. Hello. Remember, buy more fuses. Many more. Crappy old equipment keeps blowing them.
So do I need to use the fuse somewhere down here, or?
Oh, dear God.
Just a laundry basket. We're okay.
Laundry basket that seemed to be moving on its own. I know it probably wasn't, but that's what it looked like for a minute. And
I
that
bonked it.
That was enough for me, okay?
You're okay. Though I'm guessing that actually once we fix the overlap, this water will probably disappear.
Yeah, as the water in the overlap does.
Can I use the fuse anywhere? Okay. I haven't. Just glitching on the wall.
Was it? It looked like a mini earthquake, for the love of God. Oh look, a dead guy. It's probably the same dead guy we saw earlier.
He was not here before.
No, he was there before. Is this the door you just came in?
This is the door to the entrance.
Then yes, he was there before.
Oh, I didn't see him.
I even said that, like, there was the murder guy, the murder water is doing its job, and you just ignored that?
I didn't. I guess I didn't hear it, or I don't know. I missed that completely.
Oh dear God, no, that dead guy was there before. Trust me. And oh God, my voice is still cracking. God dear.
Okay, now we have to keep an eye out for where to put the fuse.
Oh. Oh, hello.
Okay, nothing on, but provides a brief safe zone if needed.
Oh, that's nice. You know, it's funny. Usually staticky televisions and horror movies are usually creepy. I mean, that is creepy, but it's at least a safe creepy.
Save creepy.
Save creepy. Oh, hello. Is that Odin?
Possibly.
Odin Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged.
Uh-oh.
He felt weighted down by an ocean of dark water.
Uh-oh.
Through the haze, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young.
Aww.
Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing, dragged into darkness.
Aww.
Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them.
Oh, even if they get through this with their, you know... Uh-oh. Hang on, hang on.
It's okay, Odin.
I got you.
Okay, he's okay, but I don't think there's really anything we can do for him.
No, not
He's
right
given
now.
us every hint that he could.
At least for now.
Yeah. Alright, so there's one locked door here, and then... Oh, the museum.
Mm-hmm.
And then... Up top there might be more. Or is this downstairs?
That's the first floor.
Okay, in that case I'm gonna head downstairs real quick, because it looks like there's a few other things I can explore.
Maybe you can go talk to Ati.
Maybe.
That'd be fun. Ati, the stealer of fuses.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get my bearings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's just more crossbow ammo.
Oh, I thought it was a ruler.
I thought it was a flare at first, but it's not.
Whee!
Oh, the point of interest is her little shrine.
Yeah. But Alan. Yeah.
Nope, and I think there's... Oh, we can talk to someone out here.
Let's be safe on the porch. Hi, everyone.
Hey, Saga! Welcome to the emergency muster point!
He's still in his towel, dear God.
Is there anyone who didn't show up?
A few. Archie, Gil, Cynthia. If they aren't here by now, then they aren't coming. It's important to be punctual.
Hi, Donna.
I'd like
Can we
to
just
point out
appreciate
that
also
our
that the
nightly
muster
recap
point has a
call
light
service
over
is
it?
almost half an hour behind schedule.
You all should stay out here a while. Until it's safe.
I'm happy to get out of that house. Isn't it strange that I've lived in Bright Falls my whole life and I can't remember this building?
The house has always been here, Norman. Remember when that poor Nora girl drowned in the bunker?
Uh-oh.
Those Andersons got it so cheap because it's haunted.
Oh.
You get what you pay for.
Who the heck is Nora?
Have any of you noticed anything odd about Ms. Weaver?
They can't be talking about
Just that
Logan.
Tor won't
don't
leave
think
the
so.
poor woman alone. That brute wants one thing, and one thing only.
Cynthia's gotten downright bossy. Take a swim in the pond, Norman.
Oh,
Drink
no.
some water, Norman. Well, no one tells Norman McDonald
Oh, no.
what to do.
Hello there. Are you Pat Maine from the radio?
That's me.
He looks a little like
And
Carl
you're the
Fredrickson
federal
now.
agent everyone's been talking about. Would you have time for an interview at some point?
Oh, sorry. I'm kind of in a hurry right now. Love your show, though. Very informative.
Thank you. Never compromise on quality. That's my motto. We'd be happy to have you on the show anytime. Me and my listeners.
That's adorable.
Yeah, he sounds more put together.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
No, no.
alright? You're bleeding.
Is she? Oh my god, she is.
How did that happen?
Oh, no, Mandy May. Oh, no.
Don't worry.
Be a crybaby, Norman. It's nothing. I just poked my finger knitting this.
Knitting needles are
monster
not that
with a
sharp.
blanket.
They really are not. Not unless she's using something, you know, like really, really serious. But no, not even metal ones are that sharp.
Okay, now back up to this floor. We have the museum, and then on the third floor, Ati is in his room, and we have 2 other rooms up there we can explore. So we'll head up to the top first, then we'll go to the museum.
Oh, I have to admit that's so creepy though. The way that Cynthia's apparently been trying to get people to be immersed in some way in the water nearby that Rose said is contaminated by darkness.
Do you
Hi,
know
Ati.
anything about the cult of the tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. He was one of them. He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes.
That
But I like his shoes.
Ati.
if you think about what he says, though, that actually makes more sense than you might think, because he's basically saying they're looking to stop the Taken, but they don't know enough about what they're doing.
And they themselves are becoming taken.
Yeah.
Which is
How
awkward.
did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Bloom like to talk.
Yeah, Bloom definitely didn't like... He didn't really like Bloom, and no wonder he's stealing all the fuses.
I still just want to know if this is the Auntie from Control, because he looked very similar.
Why do you think he's not?
I don't know. Auntie in Control was much more out there, it seemed. He didn't quite seem... This Auntie seems to have it a bit more together, but that could just be my interpretation. I don't know. It's just... Something is weird about him. Though, this door still just... There's something in that door.
Yes. Ooh. There we go. Bloop. Yeah, scale. Uh-oh.
Page.
And a splotch of darkness on the floor. Because that's great. Let's see what we got.
Wheeler set up a foundation with the sales of their greatest hits album. He used the cash to build a nursing facility. The old men deserved it.
Yeah.
An old manor in Bright Falls. Wheeler hired a contractor to have it refitted as an old folks' care home. At this point, Wheeler felt good about himself. He had a heart of gold. No need to feel guilty. Wheeler left the work to the contractor and returned to New York City. He had done his part. It was time to turn over a new leaf. The contractors figured out Wheeler was gone for good. They took the money and ran. When the fall rains came, the leaks started appearing.
Uh-oh.
Oh, those jerks.
Oh, no.
What?
I just realized something. What if this building is the same one that Tom and Barbara supposedly moved into?
I can see that.
Stop!
Oh, you was crying in the dark place. What has been has gone.
That out there enough for you?
Look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator.
Okay, so we went in the basement earlier than we thought.
You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
The basement. Thanks.
Thanks, Ati.
Okay, how do I view the mission quest? Okay, goals. Yeah, go to basement and restore the power.
Okay. There's something a little interesting, because if the power is out so much, I wonder what the light on the porch is powered by.
Don't know.
Is it thundering?
The TV's gone.
Press left stick to panic. This is like distorted rock music. I think. I'm not sure what that was.
Yeah. Well, Rose is gone.
Wasn't she on the other side of the pond?
No.
Oh no, she was right over there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa, hello! Uh-oh. Oh no. It's an old lady in what looks like a nightgown. That's probably Gale.
Yeah.
And one of these guys could be, Emmett.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Oh my gosh.
I'm never gonna get used to this.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah, don't get used to psychotic killers trying to murder you.
Otherwise, your life is going to be or otherwise that's a sign that your life is very, very terrible.
Yeah. Am I still wearing the item chart? Yes. Okay, they must just not have dropped anything because I have so many resources.
That's fair. And also, too, they didn't exactly have good pockets. Not in the clothes that they were wearing.
Yeah. Alright, so I have a fuse, but where do I put it in?
Probably not in the dead guy. Something tells me you wouldn't.
Gee, you don't say.
You never. Apparently, Saga is just realizing it now. Saga, how are we more observant than you about this dead guy?
Danielle, I came down here earlier than I should have. That's probably why.
Oh.
I was supposed to probably go upstairs first toward the museum, and then, come down here once I had the necessary stuff.
But still, you gotta admit, though, that is pretty funny.
Yes.
Oh.
Now the question is, though, just where do I put the fuse in? Oh, great, the safe zone's out. Oh, okay.
There we go.
Well, that was easy.
Power's back on.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is dead guy...
Careful, Saga.
Stop, Cynthia, dear God. You're doing more jump scares than Alan does in the dark place, and that is saying something.
Oh, I could have unlocked that door. Oops.
Oh, no, dead guy's still dead. For now.
I wonder if I skipped the enemy encounter because I didn't have to go all the way around.
There's something actually that's a little funny about how... Uh-oh. Cynthia?
Okay, let's just rest here for a second.
There's something kind of fun about how you turned in the generator and you supposedly turn the power back on, and yet you've got even more danger music.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder who this person... I wonder who the person who corrupted her was. I wonder if it was Mr. Scratch or if it was Tom.
I don't know.
Or the fake Tom of what kind, I don't know.
Jeez.
Oh my God, Cynthia, what happened to you?
A down? Was Cynthia into civil engineering?
Yeah, no, that's where she had the well-lit room.
Yeah.
Oh, what do we got here? Oh, ho, ho, ho.
The Dark Presence uses people's memories, their fears to corrupt them.
Yeah. I went down to the basement today to check the lights. I can't trust Blum to do it. He's too slow, but it's getting harder and harder for me to reach them. I can't keep up much longer. Tom's lamp is gone. The lamp with the angel on it. He always loved that lamp. It disappeared from my room. The darkness is here after all these years. It took Tom's lamp. I know it did. The lights are going out more and more. There's no one left to stop it. I can't do it on my own. Not anymore. I have nothing left of Tom now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need Tom's lamp back. I need Tom back. The shadows are moving. There's no more light, no more lamps. I can't find my way out of the room. Someone locked the door. Did I lock it? Maybe Tom did. He probably did it to keep me safe. He's such a considerate man. Barbara doesn't deserve him. Tom could do so much better. Where did Tom's lamp go? I used to have it. I guess he took it back. That's fine. It was him after all. The shadows are moving? Did I write that? Nonsense. There are no shadows. It's just us, Tom and I, forever.
Yes, you're slowly losing it.
I found something funny when I was down there. A newspaper article about Tom, but it called him a filmmaker. Tom didn't make movies. He was a poet. A magnificent poet. I dug around and found film equipment, supposedly also Tom's. What is happening? This isn't right. I know it isn't.
So it is messing around and making Tom a filmmaker.
That is fair. And yes, we have seen the posters in the more realistic in the more realistic like Saga's universe, but we also know that we can't fully trust Saga's universe either, considering everybody has memories of her being here.
Yeah, alright, let's go.
Cynthia targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Because he fought the dark presence before.
Anderson fellow. His heart was broken. Cancelled.
His heart was canceled.
Appearing. It was too late. Shut her out of her own case.
The dark presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor.
Oh, well, that's rude of it.
Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies. In a fancy hotel.
We did see that in the dark
Just his
presence.
imagination.
He freaked out.
The nightmare started to creep in.
Uh-oh.
Cynthia Weaver smiled.
An old flame. Maybe Tom was taken.
That could explain something. I think.
Yeah.
Also, can we just appreciate like how awful it is? Like, not only that Cynthia was taken after all these years, but that she was taken to keep Saga away from
with
Tor.
The nasty Anderson fellow.
Yeah.
Tor, always poking people with his hammer.
It's like it's not even like she was
He
taken
had it
for her
coming.
own. It's not like she was taken for her own, like, you know. It's not like she was taken for her own reasons. She was taken so she could be used to hinder someone else.
Cynthia Weaver smiled. Lost without her lantern? Nonsense.
Uh-oh.
Cynthia felt as giddy as a young girl in love.
Oh no.
Cynthia had loved Thomas Zane. Tom only had eyes for Barbara. Barbara was bad news. Tom had seen it in the end. Cynthia had been there to comfort him.
But
And when he left, Cynthia waited. Years of waiting. Now Tom had come back to her. They'd be together now. See the world. She'd always dreamed of seeing New York. There now in a fancy hotel. She drew a bath. She would become like Barbara. No. Better. She sank into dark water. Into Tom.
uh-oh.
Tom had enemies plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer.
Oh no.
He had it coming. Anything for Tom.
Oh god, so Tom was taken. At least.
Oh my god.
Oh my
It
god.
was out of order. In the hotel, the lady in the bathtub.
Oh no.
So I think that it is out of order. What we saw with Alan in the Dark World when he found the murder site in the bathtub may not have been the scene that she was talking to of Anderson, and what he found in the bathtub is going to appear here once we get to a certain point.
Hopefully. Also, it's like Tom had been bad news. Like that Barbara had been bad news. Like no, we were told that she was a sweetheart. And, you know, she brought some light into Tom's life, and then she drowned. And not only that, she may have been drowned by the dark presence.
Context here.
The White Room.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite.
Although the picture of Tom is a little hard to see, but it resembles the way he looked in the dark place.
What the? There we go.
There we go. Yeah, look at that. The long hair, the swagger.
Yeah.
Aw.
Tor's a romantic, huh?
For a very special woman, T. It could be from Tom, though. Assuming he is back somehow. Is there blood on the pillow?
Lots of fuses. No, it's just flower.
Flower patterns. After seeing the room in here, I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay, I think we found everything we can in here, at least for now. So let's head back and actually go get the record.
I know, but oh God, poor Cynthia. That's just such that's just like such a lonely end. And look, her being taken in any context is awful after the life that she's lived. But the fact that she's not even taken for her own, as though like the darkness is not even viewing her as like a worthy opponent or anything, she's just, you know, she's just taken for a tool. That feels even worse.
Yeah.
Trashed hotel rooms and ruined pools. Crowds go wild for the Old Gods of Asgard Ragnarok tour. The rock and roll group Old Gods of Asgard are leaving chaos in their wake as they plow through the major U.S. cities in their aptly named Ragnarok tour. The band is breaking their sales records, with singles topping the charts, and had their latest sold-out concert in Long Beach, California. The fans show their love for the reckless rockers by showering the stage with lacy unmemorables, black roses, and even full beer bottles. None of this fazed the stars themselves, who embraced the admiration and transitioned from song to song with such gusto that the audience was left catching their breath, eager to keep up with the brothers Anderson and the cohorts. After-hour shenanigans for the musicians included a pool in a private residential neighborhood, left to be emptied and sanitized, and a hotel room nearly destroyed in classical fashion, not to mention the lengthy room service bill gone unpaid. All things point to this band quickly becoming a strong contender in the iconic Hall of Fame rock groups that came before them. Old Gods of Asgard party like their namesakes and give a performance like no other. Be sure to catch them on their tour and bear witness to rock history in the making. Also, like there's moonshine on the shelf. Old Gods of Asgard member dead. The legendary heavy rock band Old Gods of Asgard mourns the loss of their divinely talented guitarist Bob Balder, Fat Bob as he was affectionately and ironically called, died from complications of a severe illness. Leaving his bandmates Odin and Tor Anderson behind, the peace-loving musician will be sorely missed, also by the band's numerous fans. When asked about his loss, Tor Anderson had this to say: Get the expletive out of my face. Balder is in Valhalla now. He fought cancer like a hero. Bob was too beautiful a soul for this world, added Odin. What this means for the band and their upcoming album remains to be seen. Rock music of the ancient language of the soul, muses the Old Gods of Asgard lead singer. I sit down with the Anderson brothers of Old Gods of Asgard fame in the lobby of a rundown hotel somewhere in downtown Detroit. Currently on their Ragnarok hit tour, the busy band members have only a moment to spare to a fledgling journalist and his questions before running off to the sound check for the concert tonight. Question: how has the reception been? Tor: amazing. The fans understand what we're about. They get rock and roll. They get the spirit. They get that we're not here to censored around. Odin: that's censored. Right. Why do you do what you do? Tor: raucous laughter. I can tell you're new at this, buddy. Why does anyone do what they do? For glory and fame? For the money and the sex? Or because you have something inside of you that is going to censored burst out if you don't start using it? Odin: it's the latter. That's a good answer. How about music then? What is it about music that compels you? That should be pretty censored. Obvious. This is boring me to death, bro. Let's get moving. Odin. Sorry, he's always impatient. As they stand up to leave for the tour bus waiting outside, the larger-than-life rockers turn around for one final quote. Music, especially rock and roll, is the ancient language of the soul, man. It's in me. It's godly, and it comes out like a centered thunderstorm.
Yeah.
Whew. Oh.
Of course.
Anger's remorse. This is the one. But it's gone. Cynthia has the record. She
Damn
will
it,
tell me
Cynthia.
where to find it.
Anger's remorse. Odin, send help.
Remorse is missing. Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse.
Oh.
Oh, Tor. Bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it.
She
to
wants the
ruin him.
love to ruin
She
him.
made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good.
Scratching
One
hag.
less Anderson.
They're
That
talking
isn't
about
going to
Dyra.
happen. Cynthia has Tor in the overlap. Anger's remorse is the key to get there. I need to make Cynthia reveal its location.
Uh-oh. Oh, is there more? Oh, no, okay. Just loading. Cynthia, here we go. Oh, she looks... Oh,
Where is
God.
Anger's remorse now?
She is a young girl in love. A rock and roll cliche. The shadows to come alive. A gift. And on of death wish.
She has the record.
Yes, we know
I
that.
can get it out of her.
Where is it?
Anger's remorse. Where is it, Cynthia?
Oh, yeah, she had to do this with Nightingale, I think.
Dark water. Too many hands. The bathroom frightened her. Cut short. She screamed.
Is it in the bathroom?
Folks, fear home.
It has to be. Remember what
Yeah.
Alan did?
Yeah.
The Anger's remorse record is in Cynthia's room. In her bathtub.
Oh, my gosh. You know what's awful is that we haven't seen her fully in person just yet. And she... Like, this picture of her, she looks like a corpse.
Yeah.
Like, she looks like a dead body, and that's so... Oh, my God.
A bathtub. A pond. A lake.
Yeah,
Tor's not becoming
an ocean.
taken, but Cynthia is definitely corrupting him. Trying to keep him away from me? Cynthia took the record, and I brought it back.
Yeah, you did. That's true, because we were looking in the bathtub.
And there was nothing in there.
Mm-hmm.
But now we brought it back.
Why do I feel like there's something that's going to be awful, though? Like... Yep. Okay, that's at least a little bit better than what I thought. I was thinking that she was going to reach in and there was going to be, like, zombie hands coming at her.
Remorse by old gods of Asgard. I need to play it in the jukebox.
Well...
Time to go rock out. Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Yes, Cynthia. Cynthia, please. I know you're mad that we got the record, but please. Save your anger for the actual dark presence who's corrupting you, please. Because they are doing you... Because it's doing you so... you know what that means? Coffee!
Yep. Time for a coffee break.
Oh, yes.
And then we're gonna go and fight a boss. Potentially.
Oh, my God.
This is gonna be a little bit sad because I'm probably gonna have to shoot Cynthia in the face with a shotgun.
I know. It's one of the first times I think we've had a... Well, I mean, it's not the first time we've had it taken from the previous game, because technically there's Mulligan and Thornton, but we didn't meet them.
Yeah.
And we
Oh, dear.
Oh, my God. Oh.
Where'd it go?
Okay.
Was that her?
I don't think so. I don't think... She didn't... Her
Oh.
hair was long and pulled back into a bun.
Look.
Uh-oh. Look at the ball! Look at the ball!
No. Look at the shifting of like the ground right there.
Yeah, I know. I am also very amused by the ball. Because, oh my god, it looks like water. It looks like a water ripple.
Yeah.
And that explains the whole mirrored look on them.
Yeah.
Just around the corner. A shadow. Inside out.
No, I don't think this is Cynthia.
No. Okay, it's down. But that was the mirrored reflection thing is so creepy.
I know.
All right, let's go.
Alright.
The song will show me the way.
Alright, let's see what we get.
In the mirror, cobweb of my soul, my face forever, seeking to be whole.
Stop, Cynthia! You're interrupting!
The overlap is at the pond.
That makes sense.
Here we go again.
Oh, we saw Alan in that too.
We're in the bunker.
Uh-oh.